In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B-Wap's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in this sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wap tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night, when the crowd fades away, he's the echo.
What's going on? What's going on, family? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, it's Sports Talk with B-Wap on a Sunday night. On a Sunday night. Yes, Lord, it's good to be alive. It really is. You watching Sports Talk with B-Wap, and I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Only thing I ask that you do, hey, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell just in case you need to know whenever I go live or drop a video. Will you do that for me? I appreciate that. And also, if you'd like to continue to support the broadcast in any kind of way, you can do it through Super Chat, Cash App, or just simply join the membership. Anything that you do to help this broadcast continue to grow the way it's going, I'm telling you, anything you do is highly appreciated. And I want to thank everybody who have blessed me so far this week. All right? And this month, and ever since you've been doing. All right? I appreciate it. You part of the family. Straight up. Love you for that. Well, I'm getting ready. We getting ready to talk about it. I'm waiting on Coach Dre. But before he comes, until he gets ready, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you, chat. I'm going to talk to you. We're getting ready to talk about the Colorado football team tonight. I know we got Shedeur still dominating the news cycle, and yeah, I know y'all want to talk about that too, but that's all right. Well, I'm gonna start that off tomorrow morning. You ain't got to worry about that. But tonight we talking about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. Well, I did a broadcast. Miss Phyllis Smith. We talked about several things, and when we talked on the Colorado side, Coach Dre hit me up in the chat, say, let's talk about the freshmen. So tonight, we're going to list our top 10 freshmen on Colorado football team. He got his 10, I got my 10. All right? Okay? All right? I hadn't heard from him, but okay, I see him in the chat. He said, drop the link. I sent you the link. Let me see. Oh, man, I hate to do this. Yeah, y'all got to bear with me. Y'all got to bear with me on this. I hate to mess this up. All right, let's see how we're going to do this. All right, we'll get them on. We'll get them on. We'll get them on. We'll get them on. But before we do that, let's take a break because I got to take this phone down to readjust some things. Oh, man. Here we go. Sorry about that, family. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I dropped the link for Coach Dre, but we'll see can he log on. Uh, I also sent you one. I text you one too. All right. But I want to talk about Colorado football team. Their football team is loaded this year. Oh yeah. Now I know we lost. I know we lost some key players. Travis Hunter. I know we lost Shadur Sanders, the quarterback. I get all that. But when you look at the overall team that Coach Prime has built, oh, you got to like the direction they're going, y'all. I know they're not gonna get the respect from the Big 12 and the big time media. But for us, B Watts, oh, he gonna get all of it. He gonna get all of it, folks. He just is because I think they got a team that can really do some damage in this Big 12. They just can. All right, I see Coach Dre backstage. Let's get him up. What's up, big dog? What's going on?
What's happening? What's happening? What's going on?
Shoot. Trying to get it in, bro. Trying to get it in. Trying to get it in for the fan. But appreciate the joining tonight. Want to thank everybody. We got Coach Dre up, and we finna get into this thing. I promise you, I won't hold y'all long. It ain't gonna take me long to get this off. So we're getting ready to talk about Colorado football team. And on Friday night, when I had Miss Smith, we talked about several things. Coach Dre said, let's do the freshmen tonight. And we're gonna do that. Now, hear me on this. It's just my opinion. I'm no expert. I haven't talked to nobody on inside the building. And the way I judge my top team, I'm going off the spring game. How you perform during the spring game. Some of them, some of the freshmen, they couldn't hardly see and get a glimpse. And I'm sure some of them gonna change their projected on my list as the season or as the practice go along. But I'm starting with that scrimmage game. That's all I need to see from a freshman. Because I really don't think that many freshmen gonna play this year anyway. So I'm gonna give you my. We're gonna start from 10 to 1, and I started off with my 10. Then you go with your 10 till we get to number 1, and then we'll switch over and look at their schedule and look at the games and the teams they getting ready to play, and we'll see who you think will win or lose when they get ready to play that game. You good?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get this thing up. Let's get this thing. All right, chat. Y'all come along with us. Put it down. Put it down in the chat. Put it down in the comment section. Miss Debbie, I see you. Sabrina, I love CT. I see you. Wayne Hood, TMI. Appreciate y'all. Coach G, appreciate that. What you sent me, big dog. Appreciate you. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. SB, what's going on? SB, I got your email. I got your email. I'm gonna talk. Appreciate that. I got the information. Let's see who I'm missing. Who I'm missing? Miss Harris, what's going on? DJH, Tim Isaac, Miss Harris. I don't say it, Miss Harris. DOM $37. What's going on? Wayne Good, what's up? Keith, what's up, Keith? Appreciate you joining that membership, big dog. Appreciate it. I seen it earlier this morning. Appreciate it. All right, let's get it in. Let's get it in, Coach Dre. We ready at 10 minutes, and we got 50 minutes to get this thing in. Patrick, what's up, Patrick? You all right? Appreciate your night, buddy. All right, starting with my number 10. All right, we talking about the top 10. Who is your top 10 freshman on CU football team this year? So y'all put y'all number 10 in the chat, and we finna rock out. All right, my number 10 on my list when it comes to the freshmen on this football team. I'm going right here. I had a mixed feeling about 2 different players, but I chose this one right here. I'm going with the tight end, Corbett Layton. I think I misspelled the name. I should have put that A in front or the I. One tell them. But if you tune in, Corbett, I apologize if I misspelled your name. 6'5", 250 pounds from the state of Tennessee. When he came out of Tennessee, he was a 3-star recruit, and on 3 had him ranked number 40 tight ends in the state of Tennessee, and ESPN had him 37. I like the way he moved. I like the way he's working in the weight room, and he made several catches with K Salter out there, and I got him at number 10 on my list. I was gonna put Chauncey Good in there, but I'm gonna go with the tight end, Corey. That's who I'm at, Coach Ray.
Yeah, that's a great pick. He didn't make my list. He a great kid. But my number 10, I started off down here in Florida with Hudson, the defensive tackle. Uh, I'm gonna tell you how I went about my list. I went about my list about freshmen that I thought were gonna see playing time this year, and so that's kind of my demeanor and where they what I saw in the spring game and what I've been seeing in workouts. So that's how I judge. So I went with the defensive tackle Hudson because he's my number 10 because I don't think he's gonna play that much because we got a great uh, selection of defensive tackles, but he's been working hard. He's shown in workouts that in his spring practice that he can get it done, and you don't get called baby sap for nothing down here in the state of Florida. So my number 10 is Hudson.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, we're moving along. We're gonna do my number 9. Now my number 9, big fella, the big fella. Oh yeah, he big guy, 6'5", 310, offensive line. Cardell Smith from the state of Alabama. My ex-girlfriend, she said this dude, him was tough in high school. 6'5", 310, 4-star. ESPN had him ranked number, I think what did I read off I think 45, 45. I think it was 45. I got a 5 something, 4-5. Uh offensive tiger coming out of the state of Alabama. And I like the way he's been working out. Uh Kind of mobile. And then again, I kind of put him against the guy that you had listed at number 10. I just think this one gonna Cordell Smith. I like his attitude. You know, when he was doing the running, he wasn't complaining, he wasn't bending over, he was just smiling and say, "Hey, I'm just here to put that work in." Got a good attitude and he's coachable. You never heard Jordan C getting on him. You never heard Coach Swayze getting on him. And it seemed like he was doing some he was motivating the other players. Say, "Come on, let's go. We got this." So I like his attitude. And once again, I don't think he'll get that much playing time because he's gonna have some players in front of him just as better than him. But if an injury do happen to come along, hey, you never know. Keep putting that work in. The future is bright for this young man. Cordell Smith, my number 9.
Well, here go our first agreement. That's who I got at number 9. I got Cordell. I got the offensive lineman Smitty, Cordell Smith. I just think the kid, if you don't bring in the two transfers and the guy from Texas A&M, I think this kid was gonna have a chance to start. I think Coach Prime, that was the reason for getting them in early to see where they stood, to see if he would be another Jordan Seaton that I could just put right in and start at tackle. I think he still had a little growth, so I think that's the main reason for us going out and uh, getting the Larry Johnson from Tennessee. We also got the kid from Texas A&M, and also the grad transfer from Ole Miss. So, but I think, like you say, he a high rated guy. When they put him in those practices before the bowl game, he was holding his own against guys that we knew were trying to go pro. So I knew the kid was gonna be electrifying. I think he a year away. I think he might get some playing time this year, but I don't think it'll be much. Again, a lot of this on my top 10 is about where I see you playing at. I don't see him starting, but I do see him in the two deep. So yeah, that was my number 9, Cardell Smitty Smith. That's who I got at number 9.
All right. Yeah, that's why I got him too. Now, on my depth chart, when I look at the offensive line, I got him down as number 5, right behind Tyler Brown. I think once Tyler Brown get on the offensive line and depends on the development of Yo-Yo, I think out of the freshman class, he'll be the first one they call up to come in if they're needed.
I mean,
That's just me.
and I feel you on that. But what I'm saying is when you get the guy Xavier Hill in, You got Johnson. That's why I say he'll be in the 2 deep. So you remember I always told you I want to have 13 guys ready. I think he'll be in that 13 guys. You get what I'm saying? But I
Mhm.
think he'll be like right in that, like I say, in that 2 deep. Whoever our starting 5 is, he'll be somebody backing those guys up. So I feel you on what you're saying, but going by position, if Larry Johnson starts, then I think the kid from Texas A&M backs him up, or the kid from Texas A&M backs up Jordan Seaton, and Smitty backs up Larry Johnson. So but again, I think he's in that 13 guys that I've always talked about having ready to go play, because offensive line is a place where guys can get rolled up on their knees, the ankles, and things of that nature. So yeah, I
Right.
think so. That's how I got him at number 9.
Okay. All right. All right. Coming in at number 8. Now, we need to start getting down to the crucial part of my list. All right. Coming in at number 8. It's just me, family. Don't argue with me. I got the wide receiver. Farrakhan. The reason why I got Farrakhan because he just got some straight out dogs as freshmen in front of him. They all ain't wide receivers. Some play on the offensive line, some play defensive end, some in the safety. But I believe this guy is the second best wide receiver freshman on this team that they brought from the state of Texas. We don't see them do punt returns. We don't see them do play the wide receiver role. You see the wide receiver coach coaching them up. And you see Draylon Miller over there talking to him. Seem like another nice kid. He don't get upset when other players come and talk to him. It seems like he's coachable also. And I like his route running. To be a young guy. He's tall, 6'1", Lincoln, kind of have the shape and size of JoJo Wick. So he come in at number 8 on my list, and that's where I got him at on my list. Farrakhan at number 8, wide receiver.
Number 8 for me, it's another hole. It's Chauncey Gooden came in at number 8 for me. Uh, Again, I think he's in that 13-man rotation. What that kid showed me in the spring game and what he showed me in those bowl practices, I felt like if Zy Chrysler didn't come in here and solidify himself at that guard spot, that guy had showed me enough where I would have felt comfortable going in the season with Chauncey Gooden at that guard. Uh, and that's just that. Like I say, it's just about the playing time. I think he'll be in that 2 deep rotation. I'm an upfront guy. We gonna get to the nuts and bolts of the boys, the pretty boys as we call them. We gonna get to them in a minute. But for me right now, it's uh it's the offensive lineman, defensive lineman. Again, I went by where I don't think he's going to start. I do think he'll be in the rotation. So I went with Chauncey Gooden. I went with 2 linemen back to back. It was a debate between who was going to be 8, who was going to be 9. So that's how I looked at. I went by what they did in the spring game, what I saw them do against that real competition against Justin Mears and those guys in the bowl practices. And so I went with Gooden as my number 8.
Okay. All right. I almost had him on my list, but I just thought the other 2 players that were better than him. But that's good. I can't disagree with it. I like that. I like that. All right. We moving on. We moving on. We're doing good. We're almost at 20 minutes. All right. We moving on. Appreciate your chat for supporting and appreciate y'all for putting your in your list. All right. Coming in at number 7. Now, well, I had him at number 6, but I said, nah, the other guy's better than him. So coming in at my number 7 is London Miller, the dude from IMG. I think he's this dude here gonna be. Yeah. Next year, man, this dude here, man. He got a motor, he's strong, he's from the state of Georgia. And the way the dude just spot off the ball, his first step, and the power move from what I'm saying, and his workout in that weight room. And I just want to see him play. His upside, his ceiling is high, real high, real high. And another thing, like I say, man, he being coached by George. He's one of the best, probably in college football. So whenever you see George Hilo over there talking to him, that means he paying attention to London Merrill. I don't know what he telling him, but he paying attention to him. I don't know if he congratulating or trying to correct some things that he doing wrong. But hey, London Merritt come in at number 7 on my list. I think he's gonna be a dominant factor for Colorado defensive side, and he gonna be in that rotation. I know you got Sam. I know we got Keaton Wade and Arnold Walker down. But shit, that boy him right behind him, man. Him, man, the other guy. But he come in at number 7 for me, Coach Dre.
Uh, I went to Georgia for my number 7, but it ain't London Merritt. Is Montrez Walker for me. Uh, a great linebacker, great size. Everything that kid does is really down to the T. I just think again, if some guys in front of him, it's gonna be hard to crack that lineup to start. And maybe even he might be in the rotation, but I do think he can help us on special teams. I think he'll be able to help us on special teams. But we know we got the present, and we also got with him in the big commitment that we got this past week. I just like the way that kid practice. Work hard. He don't talk a lot. He just about business. And them the kind of guys you want. You want them silent killers. You don't want them guys that everybody ain't a raw guy. Cody Prime tell you every dog ain't a leader. Every leader ain't a dog. And I just think that he's a quiet, silent type. He just go about his work, do his work. Again, for me, it's just the guys in front of him. When I look at the depth chart, I got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. He might be right in there with that fourth guy, but I definitely got one. I got 3 guys in front of him in that linebacker room. So I knew it was gonna be hard for him to crack that lineup, but he come in at number 7 for me, Montrez Walker.
Okay. All right. OFB got Cordell Smith at number 9. OFB got Alex McPherson at number 8. Sabrina Walden got Gooden at number 6. Debbie Garcia Mary at number 6. Sabrina Walter number 7. TJ Branch. Then she got a 5. OFB had London Merritt at number 10. Okay. All right. Thank y'all for your feedback. Appreciate it. All right, we're moving right along. Here we go. Let's go. All right. Coming in at my number 6. Like I said, I had him at number 7, but I think he just was a better prospect right now from what I'm saying. And that's Alex McPherson, the other defensive end from IMG. Hey, what else can you say? Anybody been watching well, we don't see how fast he can come off that line of scrimmage, hit first step once again, is dominant, and he just got a motor in him, just won't stop. Anybody that come from IMG is really gonna be good, and they're gonna get some playing time, and they're gonna have a major impact on this defense for Coach Prime. Once again, his position coach is George Hilo, one of the best coaches on the staff. Him and London Merritt, they side by side to me. He come in at number 6 on my list for expressions.
We agree again at number 6. That's who I got at number 6. McPherson. You know, that's my guy. It was teeter totter with him at number 5, but though him and McPherson was neck and neck for me, I just think that again that room is very deep. I think both of those guys gonna get playing time, but you got a deep room. You got a lot of good defensive ends when you talk about Walker, Wiggins, you talk about Wade and Sammy Sachs and things of that nature. But what those guys came in and did again in old practices and then in normal practices, you heard Warren Sapp say, them young guys, that's the first thing Warren Sapp said. Them young guys is something special. And so, I mean, I feel good about the way those guys have came out and played. They're one. You could easily go vice versa with these 2 guys, but that's just how I felt about that guy. Another guy straight out of Florida, ready to trying to come up here to Colorado and do his thing. So I'm proud of him. Watched him grow. I think he's gonna do great things. And he fits right in with Colorado. So I think he feels right at home. So yeah, that was my number 6 as well. Alex McPherson.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Good pick. Good pick. All right. My top 5. Now, my top 5 now, y'all. It's gonna be these guys gonna get I think these guys gonna get a lot of playing time. to be freshmen. These my top five, I think, just me, gonna get the most playing time than any of them, the bottom line. And they ain't too far. I don't think they're gonna be too far behind that rotation. If they ain't starting on offense or defense, they definitely gonna get some burn on that special team. My next top five. Here we go. Coming in at number five. I had him at number four because he showed me a lot during the spring game, but I just want to see more from him because Coach Prime brought in some more players from the transfer portal that play the same position that he played. But during that spring game, he just stood out to me. He stood out. So on that safety position, TJ Branch. He's the top five. Coming in at number five on my list. I think he's gonna get some playing time, and this dude put on a little weight. He shoot, man. He showed up. I don't think I can tell y'all. He showed up, family. He showed up in that spring game. When I was concerned, I'm the first one concerned about the safety room, especially when you lose Shiloh, when you lose Cameron Simeon Craig. But TJ Branch to me, yeah, I like the way he played. Physical, ain't scared to hit, and then the type of safety that I like. Now I want to see him. Can he cover? Can he cover a tight end? Can he cover a? I just want to see him cut and put on a little weight. But still, he's number five. I think he's the fifth best freshman on this team right now. TJ Branch.
My number five, I couldn't find his name. That's my fault. The tight end that just got in, that we just got in from, he was one of the guys that didn't come in early. I think he was probably the only, he was the only freshman that probably didn't come to spring practice. And I just couldn't find his name. I was working late trying to get ready for practice tomorrow. We had a meeting and I didn't get to find his name. But the tight end that just got there, the highest ranked tight end coming out, one of the highest ranked kids to come out of, I think he's from Colorado for that matter. I know we haven't seen him, but I've seen him in workouts. And everybody rants and raves about this kid and what he's going to do. So I'm just going off of potential. And again, in the tight end room, that guy could come in and help immediately. And so I think he not only can he help in the tight end room, I think he's going to help in the special teams room. I think he'll be on field goal. I think he'll be on kickoff, and I think he'll be on punt. And so again, I'm going by the playing time that I think these guys are going to receive. And so with that being said, the tight end that just got in from that just enrolled this summer. He just been in summer workouts. He hasn't been in any spring practices or any bowl practices.
Gotcha. All right. All right. We wind this thing down. We almost at the 30-minute mark, and we doing good. All right. Y'all don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe to Sports Talk with B. Watts if you don't mind, and join the membership. Coming in at number 3. Well, this is a guy I think gonna have a breakout year for Coach Prime. And just in case, I know we said fresh, but he's a red shirt fresh.
Right?
He's a red person. Huh?
We have
4.
Photo, ain't we? Not 3.
Okay, I thought we was at 3. Okay, but that's all right. Come in at number 4. All right. We're still going good. I got Montrez Walker. Montrez Walker, I think he's just a straight downhill linebacker. Tough. Run. Can hit. Ain't scared to be physical at that line of scrimmage. Now, what I need to see from him is, can he cover a tight end? Can he go sideline to sideline? That's what I'm going to be looking for with Montrez Walker. But right now, I think he's the 4th best freshman on the team right now. And I believe we're going to I know he's going to play on special teams. I know that. I believe that in my heart. And when you look at the linebacker room, he got 4 linebackers really in front of him. I don't know the development of Goldberg right now because he's been there longer than Montrez Walker. But Montrez, if he keep trending and keep working, and especially continue to be up under Coach Hart, he's going to be something special next year. But I do definitely see him playing on special teams. That's who coming in with number 4 of me, Montrez Walker, linebacker.
Well, my number 4 was Farrakhan X. Um, what can you not say about this kid? I think the kid gonna see significant playing time. I think it's gonna be hard press to keep him off the field. Uh, Especially he gonna be on special teams. I think he gonna be back there, maybe returning some kicks, maybe even get back there for some punts. You can put him on kickoff. And you can, like I said, you can put him somewhere on kickoff return. This kid has put up outstanding uh, highlights that we've seen on well off, going attacking the football. He's not scared of the moment. And that's not against, and that's against the top DBs. That's against DJ McKinney. That's against RJ Johnson. That's not against no slouches out there. And so you got to feel good about the way the kid has shown you. He done had a great off season. He looks like he's got bigger. He definitely got faster and stronger. With Coach Swayze. So it was easy for me. These next picks was pretty easy for me. So I got Farrakhan X in my number 4.
Okay. Well, I already know show my number 3, so I went with red shirt freshman in Cam Mike. Injured last year. It's gonna be interesting to see how he plays this year. And I'm looking for big things from Cam Michael this year. Uh, he could start and he could be a backup. It can go either way. It depends on what the wide receiver coach gonna do with Cam Michael. It's gonna be interesting to see how he turn out this year. I think he's gonna be a if he ain't on, I believe he's gonna be on the kickoff return team. I think he'll win that position outright, something like Colton who it was last year. I think he'll be one of those type of players, and he's gonna get some time at that wide receiver room. But when I look at the skill set that he brings to Colorado, right now he's probably the fastest player on the team right now, and I just think he's the best athlete on the team overall. Either way, he's the best athlete on the team. So he comes in at number 3 for me. Cam Michael, a red shirt freshman out of the state of Georgia. Didn't get a chance to play last year. Interesting to see how he turned out this year. So he come in at number 3 on my list. Coach Dre went away. So y'all let me know in the chat who y'all got for number 3. All right, let's see who y'all got for number 3. Miss Debbie, she said real bad. Yes, I can't think of the tight end. He's number 5. She got Merritt at number 4. She got Q6 at number. No, she got Merrick at number 3, Q6 at number 2, and she got Juju at number 1. That's a good list. Good list. Good list. What's up, Gear? What's going on? Zane Dezort, out of the 100 top rated high school tight end. He was the biggest at 6'6", 265. He is from Colorado. Oh man, yeah, that tight end, he was good. Yeah, he was good. I gotta give you that. Yeah, I give you that. Yeah, he was. I forgot all about him. I might need to put him at my number 10. I forgot about him. He sure was. Sabrina Blankenship. Uh, Farrakhan X at number what 4? I don't know how she got that. Okay, she got number 4. Then she got. Oh man, I don't know how you got that. Miss Sabrina, you need to type that over. I can't read that. She got Q6 at 2. Preston Ashley. All right. All right. All right. Coach Ray said he got kicked out. All right. All right. Just try to kick back up on the link if you can this night. I'm gonna ride on that. We're gonna ride on that. Ain't no problem, Coach Ray. But once again, y'all watching Sports Talk with B Watt. We're talking about the Colorado football team top freshmen on my list. And here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Like I said, I got Cam Michael coming in at number 3. Cam Michael's at number 3. Now, coming in at number 2. Ain't but 2 more spots left. Coming in at number 2 for me is Julian Lewis, the quarterback, freshman. He's the second best freshman on the team, from what I'm saying, from practice and also from the spring game. He's gonna be a real good quarterback for Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. He brings all the accolades. He can make all the throws. And a young guy, you just gotta like his work ethic. Man, you know he got to be real good. Coach Prime took it to the Big 12 Media Day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna be a good quarterback no matter what. So like I said, you gotta like his work ethic. You gotta like the stuff that he do off the field also, and it's a good possibility he's gonna get a lot of playing time this year. I'm sure. Uh, when you look at him, I don't know if would it be best for the red shirt him or not. I wouldn't red shirt him because I really think it don't take one good year, family. One good year to go pro when you eligible in your junior year. So it depends on his development, and you can tell he's bigger than what he when he was in high school. When I look at him, oh yeah, he way bigger. When I seen him on TV in high school, he was kind of small. But now, oh man, he's just the biggest case up. He's just the biggest case up. So he come in at number 2 on my list, and the number 1 freshman on Colorado this time on my list is Quinn Gibson. This dude, look at him. Let me tell y'all something. If he don't start, he gonna be the first one off that bench, I bet you, with that wide receiver room. This dude here is a big time wide receiver from the state of Texas. I gotta give it to JR. Only thing I can tell you, he that good. This dude here he gonna put up some numbers, family. He gonna put up some numbers. And if he ain't starting, I'm not saying he won't start. It's a good possibility that he can start. It's a good possibility that this dude can start because when you look at his talent, he might be small, but you just can't teach speed. When I told you about Cam Ward, you can't teach his speed. When I told you about, I'm telling you now about Case Austin speed, you can't teach it. You can't teach it. But this dude right here, Quinn Gibson, oh, he the best. He the best freshman on the team. If he don't start, he have a chance on start. He got a chance on start. I can't count him out. Even though he got some players in front of him who have played and got playing time. Hey, I'm just trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm just trying to say you can't knock this dude. I can't knock him. I just think he's one of the best freshmen in the Big 12 this year. That's a lot to say. I think him and Juju is the best 2 freshmen in the Big 12 this year. But I believe he got a real shot at starting. That's Quinn Gibson. He got a real shot at starting, family. He just do. He just really do. All right. All right. Let me see what y'all saying. So y'all let me know who do let's see. Let me see what y'all say about y'all top 3. We'll start right here. All right. All right. You got Farrakhan at number 3, Cam Michael at 2, and Juju at 1. I mean, I can't argue with that. You can go either way. I think Quinn Gibson is a better freshman right now. Right now, I think he is. I just think he is. So we'll have to see about that. I love CC said, drop it again. It's still in the chat. Coach Ray, just click on the same link in the chat if you want to. But I gotta say, Mr. Brenner got Farrakhan X at 4. Okay. OLB said Cam. I forgot. Okay. Farrakhan. Let's see. You got Cam is your number 2. I almost had Cam at number 1. At first, I had Cam at number 1. But I said, nah, I think Quinn Gibson a little better than Cam. Texas in the house. Yeah, y'all in the house. JR Boxer, what's up, man? Let's see. OLB said Junior Lewis is #1 on your freshman list. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I got right there, fam. That's my list right there. But all right, we finna rock on. All right, we got 20 more minutes. We got 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes. Hang with me. I know a lot of people want to talk about Shadua, but tonight we're gonna talk about Colorado football team. All right. Listen, here we go. This is what I want to switch over and talk about right here, if y'all don't mind. Let's look at the schedule. The schedule. The schedule for Colorado this year. And let's see who will win and who will lose during this game. All right? All right. Here we go right here. Here's the schedule. There's the schedule right there. All right? Let me move it so y'all can see. When we look at the schedule, we're going to go game for game. And y'all that say, hey, that's a win, that's a loss. It's a way too early list. It's a way too early list. It's a way too early list. And then at the end, we're going to ask you a question about how many games we'll see you win this year. All right? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's start this thing off. When you look at Colorado football team, the first game of the year, it ain't long. Yeah, that's one thing I can tell you. It ain't long. We're looking at the Georgia Tech game. Now, when you look at this Georgia Tech game, it's going to be a key game. It's going to be a key game for both teams. It ain't just no key game for Colorado. It's going to be a key game for Georgia Tech too, because Georgia Tech is they got a chance to win the ACC too. I know they got a battle with Clemson. I know they got a battle with Syracuse, but hey, they bring that big time quarterback back. So we gonna see. Rod the man me said Coach Dre is in the back of what? Let's see. I don't see him. Coach Dre, click on that link that's already in the chat, Coach Dre. Click on the link that's already in the chat. Rod, tell them to click on the link already in the chat. Top say they're gonna win week 1. Man, I hope so. I hope so. I really hope so. I really hope so. But when you look at the first game, against Georgia Tech, who do y'all have winning this game? Me personally, I'm saying that Colorado gonna beat Georgia Tech at least by two touchdowns. I just don't think Georgia Tech got the firepower that Colorado has. So I got Colorado win the first game. That link is gone. All right, let me. Hey, y'all, hold on for a minute. Y'all got to bear with me, chat. Bear with me. Let's see. Bear with me, chat. They go Coach Dre. I see him now. He don't popped up. There he is. You back?
Yes, sir. I'm back.
All right. Talking about the Colorado schedule right now, Coach Dre. Who you got winning the first game? I think Coach Brian is gonna win this game. I think they'll beat him by at least 2 touchdowns. Georgia Tech. I just don't think Georgia Tech got the firepower. And plus, I don't think they got the defensive cornerback. Now, I ain't did no deep dive study in them, but still, I think this game that's going to be too much important for Coach Prime. Now, you also people got to remember, Coach Prime really wanted that Georgia Tech game, or Georgia Tech wanted Coach Prime. It was one way or the other when the report came out.
No,
I believe that, I don't know if nobody noticed that now. It was the talk of Georgia that
it
Coach
was.
Prime was.
It was. Well, what was happening? What was happening was Georgia Tech was going to hire Ashley Robinson, which was Jackson State's athletic director. And he told them if they hired him that he was going to hire Deion Sanders as his football coach. So that was a realistic. That was really a real shot. That was really, really, really something big that was going to happen. But I think it fell through with Ashley Robinson not becoming the AD. If Ashley Robinson becomes the AD of Georgia Tech, there's no doubt in my mind that Deion Sanders is the head coach of Georgia Tech University. But back to what you think, yeah, it's the first game. I think it's gonna be a lot closer than what people think. I think it's gonna have us on pins and needles. We'll have y'all on pins and needles because Coach Dre ain't gonna be able to watch that game. We have a game that night as well, so I'll have to
Oh,
catch the
y'all play that
replay.
night too?
Yeah, it's a Friday night, so we play that night. Uh, so I won't be able to catch that game. But yeah, I got us winning. I got us winning 30. I got us winning by about 7. Anywhere from 7 to 3 points. That's
It'll be
what
a
I
close
got.
game then.
It's a close game because Georgia Tech ain't no slouch.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they tired of hearing about how good Colorado is, and this is a statement game for them as well. People think
Mm-hmm.
they was people think they was a fluke last year. They just did squeak by. They just did beat people. So uh, I think they're gonna come out and try to play hard. So, but I got us winning. I got us 1-0 after week 1.
Okay. Now I'm still debating which game I want to go to. I want to go to the first game, second game, or the third game. I got to get one on me. I'm still debating. I really don't want to go by myself, but she said she can go to the Delaware game, man. I don't want to see no Delaware. And then the Houston game, I found out they don't switch that to Friday too. I said, oh, so that's the dilemma I'm in. She ain't gonna be able to make on Friday, so. But either or there, I got Georgia Tech winning. Now Delaware, I ain't talking about that. I think Colorado don't beat them. They need to sit down somewhere. So I got them beat
Hey,
Delaware. We 2-0.
be watch. Again, Coach Dre couldn't come on here and talk and be who he is in the city of Gainesville if I didn't let you know. I got guys on that team, and my
Okay.
linebacker he committed to Delaware. They got a few guys now. Do I think they can play with Colorado? No, no. It's a money game for them. I think they're gonna get probably a nice little piece of change to come play Boulder. Uh, but they got some great kids up there. They got a great group of coaches. They gonna come in here and coach hard. But I just like you said, I just think we got too much depth. We got too much power for Delaware. But they are upcoming program, and if I'm not mistaken, they got a couple of national championships at that D1 AA level, anywhere from 2 to 3. So they know what it is to have championship material. But shout out to those coaches. Like I said, I couldn't be me if I didn't give those coaches a shout out because they gave my guy a chance. They showed great love when he came up on his official visit. And I want to say about 2 weeks ago, we committed to the University of Delaware. And I'm so proud of that kid. But when it comes to Colorado, when their second week of the season, we should win by about 14, anywhere from 14 to 21 points. A lot of the freshmen should play. A lot of the freshmen should play that game. But those guys are gonna come in. They're gonna give you their best shot for that first quarter. So you don't let them. The thing you gotta do with teams like that, you don't let them hang around. You go ahead and hit them in the
Right.
mouth and let them know that hey, that ain't what's gonna happen today. And so that's what I expect them to do. So I expect us to be 2-0 after week 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Delaware. I've been hearing some good things about Delaware though now. I've been hearing some good things. I just said, I still don't believe they can beat them though. That's just me. I don't believe Delaware can beat Colorado. I think, man, Colorado got, if you just look at the overall team, man, they really got an SEC team to me. That's just me, how they built
Yeah,
out
they definitely
up front.
they definitely have a SEC that's the way Prime built his football team. Again, he always knew he could get skill players, but now when you start to let him get linebackers, offensive linemen, top tier guys to build around the skill, he can always be able to get cornerbacks and wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Every all those guys, and now with you having Marshall Faulk, you're gonna be able to get running backs, and you're gonna be able to get defensive linemen. But defensive, offensive linemen is where it's at. And we just got to keep building in the trenches, and we gonna do something special. But I think we're gonna do something special this year, and I think everybody is just waiting to see. But I got us 2-0 after week 2.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. Like I said, now coming down to the third game, September 12th against Houston. Houston gonna be a kind of dangerous team if you ain't careful because they got to go on the road. But I still don't think we got the firepower to go down there and win a game. I might go to. I might. I'm gonna go to one of the first game, second game, or the third game. I'm going to one of them. I don't know which one yet. I got to make a decision. I really need to make a decision this week if I'm going to that Georgia Tech game. Because as long as you wait them plane tickets, they go up and higher and higher and higher. And it ain't cheap going to Colorado. It ain't. But I think we'll win that game. I think this is gonna be a close game. This game I think gonna be close. But I think at the end we should win. 3-0.
Again, you're gonna have to play them tough. You going back home to Texas. The key for this game is the emotion that a lot of these kids gonna have. You're gonna have a lot of family in the stadium that day. Are you talking about a lot of your team from Texas, especially them freshman guys, Q6, Farrakhan, you go Salter, all them guys that's from Texas. You gonna have a lot of guys with family members in the stadium, and a lot of people who gonna want to come see him play. So I just feel like we just gotta stay focused. Uh, we can't get the big head. I'm always gonna tell you, gonna hear me say this every week. It's 1 week at a time. So
Right.
after we get through with Delaware, and that's the thing with those kind of games when you play a team like Delaware, if you go out there and patty mash them and beat up on them and win by 21, 28 points, you feeling good. Now coach got to get you in practice and kind of bring you back down to earth because you don't want to go play a team like Houston on your high horse thinking you better than what you is. And then these guys gonna come in, Coach Prime going back to Texas, they gonna want to kick you in the face. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. So if you don't come out and play like you should, you could mess around here and lose a game. So I have us winning this game. I just know that what it's going to take. It's going to take us, especially if we beat Delaware really good, it's going to take a real dedication that next week to come in and get back focused and stay on point of what we're trying to do. But I got us 3-0 after week 3.
Yeah. Coach Dre, the chat keeps saying Delaware gonna be a hard game, bro. I ain't get
I'm,
no
I'm
time.
telling I'm telling you, listen. I got 2 kids up there that's receivers right now, and I'm telling you, they've been home, they've been back here, and like I say, when my guy went up there, he came back. Uh, my other coach went up there with me. He was like, "Hey man, y'all got the dude, Coach Dre. He be talking Colorado. We play Colorado. This, that, and the other. The boys was laughing and kikiing, but they don't. They're not afraid. So if you thinking they coming in and they afraid, they're not. They feel like they can play. They feel like they have they got the athletes. Again, it's kids that if y'all listen to what Luke said, it's a lot of kids getting scholarship offers based on the school they go to, not really about how good they are. It's Delaware goes and they make it their business to go find kids that y'all think ain't really that good, but is really that good, and they bring them up to their school and they become real big, real good football players. So again, I believe we should win, but we just can't go in there sleepwalking. Oh, like you say, oh, it's Delaware, this a win. Oh, this Delaware, so we can't do that. We can't do that. We got to go in there and play because those guys think they can win. They're not coming. They're not coming to Boulder, Colorado, thinking that they can lose. They think they can win, and the coaching staff definitely think that they have a shot. And anytime you lace up your shoes and put your pants on, you got a shot.
So we just got to come out there and hit them in the mouth early and let them know it ain't that first quarter like we did. I want to say it was Mike Gundy them. How we just came out and hit them in the face real quick and say, "Hey, bro, it ain't gonna be like that today. You can take your starters out at halftime and tell them to put their stuff on because y'all ain't finna win." So that's what you got to do with Delaware.
Oh, boy. Y'all talking like that about Delaware? Dang. Okay. It is what it is. Let's get ready to rumble then. But I got them 3-0 so far. That's where I'm at. Chat, what y'all got them at the first 3 games of the year? Reddit said no game is a pushover. Yeah, I agree with you that. I agree with you on that. Kent saying Delaware ain't no pushover too. Okay. Wayne Hood said Colorado gonna be the bully this year. Come on, be what? I believe so too. Robert Washington said get that blue tip red. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think everybody keep underestimating us, but they got to come to play though. All right, we're looking at Wyoming. Now I don't know too much about Wyoming. It's just the name. I got it, man. Listen, we 4-0, Coach Ray. I'm moving on.
That's what I got, B Watts. I got us 4-0 again. Wyoming, they trying to rebuild their program. I think they got some coaching turnover around. Uh, I just don't think they got enough. I just don't
Yeah,
think they got enough. I think they coming to Boulder. I just don't think they got enough. I got us 4-0 going into the 27th, and now right.
yeah, that does me too. Now here come the kickers. All right, we're coming to BYU. Now, if around the 4th game, we all know some injuries gonna pop up for either team. It don't matter who the team is. But the key thing that I like about this matchup right here is I'm sure players like Jordan C, players like DJ McKinney, players like Stoudemire, they got a bad taste in their mouth from last year in that bowl game. And I'm sure they don't mark this game on their schedule, that BYU game. This supposed to be some get back game. Because the way they went out there and got destroyed, we should come out and try to destroy them. I know somebody was saying they done lost their quarterback from whatever happened with him. That could be true. I've seen a couple stories about that. I don't know who their quarterback gonna be, but I just believe we still going. We at home. We should beat BYU this year. I got us going 4-0.
Well, when I first looked at this game with what they was coming back with and them having a seasoned quarterback, I was a little. But with the reports now that this guy school and now going into the spring camp, you got to find a quarterback. It gives us the edge, especially when we come in and then you come in the bold. So, um, I got winning a tight game. I got us winning by 3, but I got us winning. I got us winning by 3 against BYU, because you know that coach is behind off. You can't take from that coaching staff. He saw it a personal, and so taking it from that coaching, I think that we gonna have our best. And so I got us 4-0. I got us 5-0 after BYU. I got us 5-0 after BYU.
Yeah, I'm staying with. I'm with you right there. I'm with you right there. I think we owe them one. Yeah, that's all I can say. We owe them one. So I think when they lost their quarterback, I think that kind of hurt them a little bit to me. I don't know who their quarterback gonna be. When you lose your starting quarterback who's been there for a while, know the system, know the players, they familiar with him. Yeah, that's gonna hurt them a little bit, I believe. Now, coming up to TCU. TCU, from what I'm saying, they got a lot of players coming back on this team. And they did well in the transfer portal. And we got to go on the road. Another Texas game. But I still think Colorado gonna pull it out. It might be a one score game, but I got us win that game also. Challenge just it's gonna be a matchup problem for them with TCU. That's just me. I got us winning that game. It's on you.
B. B. Watson fan. I think that's gonna be our first loss. We're gonna be them rounding off 5 wins in a row. We're gonna be them played a tough BYU team. BYU team. And I think gonna come out on top. And I just think that I just it's just something about they, they bring so many starters. Uh, uh, uh they gonna they won't pay back. They remember us coming in, Dion winning his first game about
Okay. All right. Like I said, I got us winning that game, TCU. Now, coming down to October 11th. October 11th game. This gonna be Colorado's hardest game against Iowa State. It's gonna be the hardest game, but I'm glad they're in Boulder, Colorado. To me. Now they're gonna be coming off a tough game with TCU. But this game right here is gonna be their toughest game. It could be a matchup for the Big 12 championship. Whoever win this game going to the Big 12 championship between Iowa State and Colorado. And I think the team that's gonna be waiting on them in the Big 12 championship will be Texas Tech. So whoever wins this game between Iowa State and Colorado, they going to the Big 12 championship. And I believe Colorado will win this game. I think they're gonna beat them by 10 points or more. That's just me. Iowa State got a good team. They got a good team. If anybody can beat Colorado, it will be Iowa State. But I don't think they'll beat them. I got them winning that game. Colorado. I got Colorado winning that game right there. So right now I got Colorado beating Georgia Tech, Delaware, Houston, Wyoming, BYU, TCU, and Iowa State. I got them winning all of those games. It's gonna be a matchup problem. I'm telling you, the matchup problem it's serious, y'all. This thing gonna get serious. Colorado got a team, y'all, and we finna find out. we finna find out what Colorado made of. So when it comes to the Iowa State game, who you got, Coach Ray?
Yeah, that Iowa State game, um, I think we bounced back. Like I said, I got us losing the TCU game. When we come back,
Yeah, like I said, I got us winning Iowa State. It's gonna be one of the hardest games for Colorado. Trust me, y'all. Trust me. I like their quarterback for Iowa State guy. They got two big tight ends, two big ones, and he rely on them. But I just think we got more athletes than Iowa State. I think our defense gonna win that game against Iowa State because when our offense on the field, I don't see Iowa State matching up well with us on the outside perimeter. That's just me. If that just means I believe we're gonna beat Iowa State. It's gonna be a tough game. It's really gonna be a tough game. This gonna be the hardest game for Colorado, Iowa State. Iowa State got a talented team, and but the good part is we are playing them in Colorado, and that's the advantage I think will give us to overcome that brutal game. It's gonna be a hard hitting game too. Oh yeah, go Google Iowa State football team and look at the experience they bringing back on that team. They most bringing seniors and juniors on that team, and you got to like Rocco, whatever his name, the quarterback. And I ain't worried about it. They got one good wide receiver, but it's two big tight ends. They ain't nothing but the truth. That is true. So it's gonna be. I want to see which one our defensive back or safety that can line up with one of those tight ends, and can they take one of them out the game? That gonna be the struggle. That gonna be the key point playing Iowa State. They did it all last year, and those same guys coming back this year. They had three tight ends. One of them went to the NFL, and they bring back two. So that's gonna be another key that I'm gonna be looking at right there. All right. Now I'm moving on. All right. Here's the kicker. We're getting ready to go on a bye. I hate this game coming after the bye. Last year, whenever Colorado come off a bye, they struggle. They just do that last. Even though it's a different team, different players, for some reason I just don't like this game. I think this probably gonna be another tough game for Colorado. But one thing about this game, it's in Utah, and I hate that coming off a bye. I just hate that, y'all. I really hate that because uh that quarterback they got. Oh, they got a quarterback from New Mexico State. Oh, that boy just took Case off. Yeah, he ran more yards than Case off back there in 2023. Only thing this quarterback did, Dan Pierre is his name. Utah quarterback, he threw a lot of interceptions. That was his problem. I think he threw about 12 or 13. I believe that's what I saw. But I'm just trying to tell y'all. Just trying to tell you. Last year, I went out to Colorado to watch Colorado play Utah. They just didn't have no quarterback. This time, oh, they went and got them one. This dude named Dan Pierre transfer in from New Mexico State. Check him out. And if that head coach can get him right, Utah just might be a dangerous team. But I still like my boys do. I got Colorado. I just got Colorado gonna beat Utah. But I really hate them coming off a bye to play Utah. That's the only thing. Yeah. Rocco Beck. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that boy, hey, Rocco Beck. That boy, that's dangerous now. He done, you're a big old boy too. Yeah. But that's what I'm looking at when it comes to Colorado coming out there. But I still got to win. I think we just got a lot of talent. Too much talent from Utah. Gonna be a close game. Because we're playing in Salt Lake City, Utah. Now, we're coming back. We got a home game. We play Arizona. I just think we're gonna beat Arizona. We're gonna beat Arizona with no problem. I don't know how they recruited. I don't know what they did in the transfer portal. They lost a big time wide receiver to the NFL. We got to see how that go with them, with their wide receivers room. I think their quarterback came back. He was attempting to hit the transfer portal, but he came back. So I don't think we'll have a problem by beating them. So I got us winning that game. I really do. Now I got Colorado 10-0, 9-0, 9-0. I don't think we're gonna lose that game. Now, here go the kicker. The next game, West Virginia. Got Rich Rod back. I don't know what he got the talent that he want. I don't think he got the talent that he want. I believe we're gonna beat them. We're gonna get them out the way. I think we got them. Right? If we stay focused, don't get the big head, I think we can go out there and crush them. I don't think they have the talent, barring injuries to anybody, especially on the offensive line and on the defense line. We don't lose no 2 or 3 players on the offense side or the defense side. We can beat them. We can beat them. We can beat them with the backups, I believe. West Virginia ain't gonna be no. They ain't gonna be no. Nah, they're not gonna be that good. Now we get ready to go on another bye, and I hate this going on another bye when you got to play a team like Arizona State coming off the bye. Now they got a good quarterback. Everybody's talking good about him. They say he's the best quarterback in the Big 12. He's been projected to be the best quarterback in the Big 12. And I get the reason why. I really get the reason why. He had a good year last year, right? But Arizona State, check this out. They lost their best player. I'm telling you, they lost their best player in Scatterboo. You just can't replace a running back that did the thing that he did in a season when he played. Scatterboo was a whole offense, the whole offense. Now he's gone, but I will give Arizona credit. They replaced him with another wide receiver. I think this dude from Navy or the Army. He from one them school. He came from a military school, but he also rushed 1,200 yards last year. The running back that going to Arizona State. Oh yeah, he ain't no Scatterboo, but he rushed for 1,200 yards. Yeah, I, he rushed for 1,200 yards. So I'm looking at that. He ain't no Scatterboo. He's not gonna be able to do the thing that Scatterboo did, but he rushed for 1,200 yards. That's gonna be a key. That's gonna be a key. Can he produce just like Scatterboo for them? And if he can't, Arizona gonna be in trouble this year. He was there everything. He ran the ball. He caught the ball out of the backfield. He just was a workhorse for him. He was a workhorse for him. So I know a lot of people saying they the darlings of the Big 12, and they probably picking them to win the Big 12. And I get that. I understand it. I really do understand it. But I'm just trying to tell you, if that running back who they picked up from that transfer portal from Army or Navy, I don't know which one, but which one of them, if he can't produce like Scatterboo did last year, Arizona gonna lose more than 1 or 2 games. It is what it is. I know they got a good quarterback, but their offense and they got a good coach was built around Scatterboo. They just was. They just was. So I got us winning that game. I got us winning that game. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think Colorado gonna lose a game. That's just me. I ain't got nothing how nobody else feel. Even though we played Kansas State last, and I just don't believe. I know they beat us last year. I get that, and we got to go to Kansas this year. If it ain't snowing or if it ain't too cold, I don't know where they're gonna be playing them at. They in Manhattan, Kansas, according to this schedule. They go down there and beat Kansas State. Kansas State lost that number 31, that running back. They lost him, and they gonna try to replace him with I don't forgot who they running back is. Oh no, the running back that used to play for Colorado. Yeah, he playing for them now. Man, he ain't gonna be able to beat Colorado by himself. He just ain't. Yeah, I just got us winning. Only team on this schedule that have the capability of well, all of them got the capability. I ain't gonna knock them. Only team that can beat Colorado. Only team is Iowa State. That's it. They match up good. They defense match up good with Colorado offense. If you just look at the team and the player that they don't brought back, they match up good with them. They match up good with them. I got Colorado winning 12-0. And I ain't ashamed to say it. If they lose, they'll lose to Iowa State. And that's it. barring injuries, all our players, key players, stay healthy. If Case Salter stay healthy, if Jordan Seaton stay healthy, if Zach Chrysler at that right guard stay healthy, if Xavier Hill stay healthy, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I ain't worried about the wide receiver. They got plethora of wide receiver. They ain't, you go, oh man, you close your eyes and you go in, you go in, you go in. You know. But if Case Salter can stay healthy, he don't get hurt and play all 12 games. If Jordan Seaton can stay healthy and play all 12 games, if Xavier Hill can stay healthy and play all 12 games, Zach Chrysler can stay healthy and play all 12 games, oh, it's a wrap. Colorado gonna win the Big 12. They got the team to do it. They got the athletes to do it. They got wide receivers to do it. They got the running backs that can do it. They got just about everything they need to go out there and win the Big 12. They stacked. They stacked. They got a mixture. They got veteran players. They got in between sophomores and junior players, and they got some good freshman players. Perfect. Perfect. And everything gonna come to the defense side of the ball. Can they stop the run? If Colorado can stop the run, and the majority of the time it's gonna be the quarterback. All quarterbacks in the Big 12 play the same. They got athletes running quarterbacks. If Colorado can stop the quarterback from Georgia Tech from running, that's a win. If Colorado can stop Houston quarterback from running, that's a win. If Colorado can stop BYU running back, quarterback from running, that's a win. If Colorado defense, if Robert Livingston defense and Coach Andre Hart linebackers can stop BYU, TCU, and Iowa State quarterback from running, that's a win. That's a win. That's a win, family. That's what it's going to come down to. That's just what it's going to come down to. Can you stop them quarterback from running? That's what it's going to come down to. Utah, can you stop that quarterback from running? Can Colorado defense stop Utah quarterback from running? From running the football. Can Colorado defense, the last game of the season, stop Kansas State quarterback from running? You got to worry about them throwing the ball. Ain't too many quarterbacks not accurate enough to throw the football. Maybe Arizona State quarterback accurate enough. Georgia Tech quarterback don't throw that ball that way. BYU quarterback, he ain't coming. He ain't playing. Iowa State quarterback can throw it. He can throw it, but he also can run. He a big guy. Iowa State quarterback play just like Georgia Tech quarterback. Both on the same side, and they run the football. If Colorado defense can stop the quarterback from running, they will win every game on this schedule. If Colorado defense is disciplined, no jumping outside, no holding, no passing interference, and them linebackers can get downhill and stop the run, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Every team I just named, Kansas State, Arizona State, Utah, Iowa State, TCU, Houston, and Georgia Tech got running quarterbacks. Just like Kansas State did last year with their quarterback, ran the ball. Just like Kansas did last year, ran the ball with their quarterback. Just like UCF ran the ball with their quarterback. Right? If we can stop the run, a running quarterback, Colorado defense, if they stop the run, Coach Prime will win the Big 12. And there's a good chance he can go 12-0. Ain't but one team on this schedule, barring injuries, anybody can be beaten. I get that. Iowa State, the only one that can beat. They can load up and match up with them at all times. All the time. All the time. Coach Drake still can't get on. All right. I thought he hadn't gave up. That's what it's gonna come down to, fam. That's what it's gonna come down to. Can we stop the run? Can we stop the run? Can we stop a running quarterback? Can we stop a running quarterback? It's in the chat, Coach Ray. Can we stop a run? Can we stop a running quarterback? Can we stop a running quarterback? Can we stop a running quarterback? That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. Stop a quarterback from running for 100 yards on. Don't jump outside. Don't be holding. Don't be grabbing nobody's face mask. Be disciplined on defense. It's a wrap. And stop it on. That's it. That's it. Listen, family. Hey, you watching Sports Talk. We're talking about Colorado tonight. I know everybody want you to talk about Shedeur Sanders, but I start that off tomorrow. I start tomorrow night. We're gonna start it back off. I'm gonna drop 2 videos tomorrow morning at 8. I was gonna go live, but I can't go live in the morning because somebody gave me a job. She said, since I'm retired, you can get up and take me to work every morning and pick me up. But it is what it is. So that's why I haven't been coming live in the morning. So that's what I'm doing now. I don't know how long they're gonna last. But anyway, that's what I'm looking at. That's the thing that I see for Colorado, and I believe Colorado gonna have a good year. I believe they're gonna have a good year. They got too much depth. They got too much speed at the wide receiver. They got a good running back room that's, they play good together. They play good together. And also, they got a good defense. They got the coaching staff. They got everybody that they need, especially on the coaching staff. It was a good thing that Robert Livingston came back going into his second year. That was a good thing. And you're bringing back George Hilo also. That's a good thing. Coach Prime ain't got to worry about it. The only thing we got to worry about is Coach Prime just stay healthy. Stay healthy. He just stay healthy. If Coach Prime can get his health and strength up as we pray for him and come in there and be himself, man, them players gonna ball out, Coach Prime. They're gonna ball out, Coach Prime. And I want to see it. I want to see it all. I'm here for it. I believe it's a 12-0 season. If we lose a game, it's gonna be Iowa State game. Iowa State or Utah. It ain't gonna be both now. It's just gonna be 2. It ain't gonna be both of them. One of them, if any team can get us, it'll be the Iowa State or Utah. But I don't think they got the talent to get us. I don't think they have the depth to get us. I just don't. I just believe they don't. But once again, folks, hey, Coach Ray had a little technical difficulty tonight, but we'll get it together. We'll apologize, but we'll get it together. But gonna get ready to end the show. I went over an hour, so I appreciate y'all for hanging with me tonight. But guess what? Hey, tomorrow. Don't forget, hey, if you haven't checked out one of the videos that I dropped today or yesterday, please go there and check it out and leave a comment in the comment section. Anything you do is highly appreciated. I'm telling you, I got a real good one in the morning at 8 a.m. that I'm dropping. Oh, yeah. You already know Shedeur Sanders is ready. He's ready. Built for it. Want that smoke. And we're talking about it tomorrow. We're talking about it tomorrow and at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. On behalf of Coach Dre, we want to thank all of y'all for tuning in tonight. Appreciate you for rocking with us. And we'll be back on the site tomorrow. All right. And Tuesday, you already know, JR Boxing and Uncle Steve. Wednesday, I'll be back. same format as tomorrow, and then Thursday, you know, I got Greg Said and JR Box. And next Sunday, I got Coach Dre. All right. Once again, hey, continue to be in prayer for Coach Prime. Continue to lift him up in prayer that he get his health together. I seen the video that Well Off dropped today. Coach Prime, he couldn't stay in that water, man. Coach Prime couldn't stay in that bucket with their eyes in water with his dog, boy. He said, no, it's too cold. I don't blame him, though. But once again, family, hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night on behalf of Coach Dre. Y'all be blessed, all right? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Good show. Good show. Appreciate you, Coach Dre. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Y'all have a good night.
Are you practicing to practice or you practicing to be great? Which way am I going?
What's coming? You on the way.